Smith, the rebound, slam dunk.
Smith dribble drive on Worthy, comes behind him, and on the shot, basket counts, he's fouled.
Was swatted away brilliantly by Charles Smith.
Smith with three defenders, leads the
goodness.
behind the back to Benjamin for a slam dunk. Unbelievable play by Charles Smith.
Ball hit by Anthony Mason. By Charles Smith. From the guard, starts off the steal to Charles Smith.
And then the help comes from Smith to the block.
Hi, I'm Charles Smith. My broad range of experience in various fields of business, coming from a professional basketball background, makes me a unique speaker. Because of this blended knowledge in both business and sports, I'm able to customize my presentation the way you want it in your company's vernacular.
Here's Starks, changed his mind. Plenty of time on the shot clock, down to 10. Ewing for Smith. Smith. Strip. Smith. Stopped. Smith. Stopped again. Stopped again. Stopped again.
Failure is erasable. It can be written in pencil. I mean, as long as you learn from it, you can erase it. It doesn't have to ride you. So whether you blow it taking a shot, or you blow it and dealing with someone's money, you recover. You don't. If you've gotten to that point where you can manage, $100 million, that means that you've done something to get there. If you're going to stop there because you blew it and it was a gut-wrenching loss to you, then you didn't deserve to be there. One person had a question about the union. And when the question was asked, somebody says, it was one of the agents says, "Well, ask Charles, he's here." And then all eyes just kind of came on me, and then they started firing questions. They were a little angry, and I stood up and I said, "Gentlemen," I said, "the reason why I'm here is because I want to find out what it is that you guys want, what the problems really are, and I want to take it back to the office and see if we can right this ship." Whatever it is that you want to do, now is the time you put a plan in place to make it happen. Let me tell you, at the grade level you're in right now, who do you think, or what do you think, will prevent you or distract you from staying on your path? It's the person sitting next to you. I'm going to make a statement, and I want you to remember this. You will be as successful as your 5 closest friends. There's a lot of fluff on the business side. Athletes being of direct dialogue, you see coaches on the sideline, and the coaches, timeout, the coach is in your ear, and now they're miking a lot of the athletes, so they're curtailing what they say, but I mean, they're really getting after it, and then you're back out on the floor. Well, that was a transition that I had to learn in business. I want to go into the meeting and get the meeting started. How's the weather? How's the kids? How's the family? Sitting in the back of the room, and I hear this word, application. And I'm talking to the engineers saying, "Well, what's an application?" They start telling me about it. And then they're talking about all these networks and the different applications that are going to ride on these networks in the future. And this big light bulb went off, sitting in the room. And I thought about the Clippers, I thought about the broadcast network, and I'm saying, wow, I can build an application and be ahead of the curve to ride on these pipes with all this bandwidth. and I did it for sports. The line with the men who were henpecked by their wives was extremely long. The other line, there was only one person standing there, and it was Greg. So Greg was standing there proud, and he just peeking over, and he wouldn't look at the other line. And finally, a gentleman said over to Greg, said, "Greg, how did you do it? How did you get in that line?" He said, "My wife told me to get over here."